next question involves a multi-stage calculation, and what we're going to be doing in this calculation is working out what the recoil velocity of the rifle is. So the situation here is that we've got a rifle, and we're told the mass of the rifle, and we're going to be using that's 10 kilograms, and the rifle is firing a bullet, and the bullet has a mass of 50 grams. And notice that we've got two different units here. We've got grams there and kilograms there, so we'll have to watch that. And we're also told that the bullet leaves the rifle at a speed of 200 meters per second. And we're now being asked to calculate the recoil velocity of the rifle. So what will happen is that when the rifle is fired, the bullet will fly off in one direction and the rifle will recoil in the opposite direction. And the important principle that we're going to use here is one called conservation of momentum. And basically what this indicates is that the momentum of the rifle is going to be the same in size as the momentum of the bullet. So the way that we can indicate this, and it's always a good idea to start off by writing down what the equation is that we're going to use. The way that we calculate momentum is mass times velocity. So the way that we're going to do this is on the left hand side to refer to the rifle. So we'll put M and then a little r, a suffix r there, to indicate that we're talking about the mass of the rifle, and the velocity of the rifle. And because of conservation of momentum, the momentum of the rifle is going to be equal in size to the momentum of the bullet. So let's refer to the momentum of the bullet. That's going to be the mass of the bullet multiplied by the velocity of the bullet. So that's a good start, because we can now see the relationship that we're going to use. The next stage that we're going to do is to substitute values where we have them into each of these. So the mass of the rifle is 10 kilograms. So on the next row, instead of mr, we'll put 10. The velocity of the rifle is the one thing that we don't know, because that's what we're being asked to work out. So we'll leave that as Vr. We'll keep the equal signs in line because that makes it easier to structure this. We know that the mass of the bullet is 50 grams, but we're going to be working in kilograms throughout, so we need to convert that. There's 1,000 grams to a kilogram, so a 50 gram bullet has a mass of 0.05 kilograms. So that's the mass of the bullet in kilograms. And the other thing that we need to include here, we're going to multiply these, is the velocity of the bullet, and we're told that that's 200 meters per second. So that's our second line of working. What we're now going to do is to do some calculations here to work out what the value of VR is. So it's going to be 0.05 times 200. So let's put that in there, but we're going to bring the 10 over from the other side. Let's just put those in there. Bring the 10 over from that side there, and when we work out what that is, that will give us a value for VR. So 0.05 times 200 is 10, and 10 divided by 10 is 1. So we've worked out from this now that the velocity of the rifle is 1, and it's obviously really important that we include the units with this. So that's going to be 1 meter per second. So let's put this answer here over on the right hand side in the space that's being provided. Our answer is 1 meter per second as the recoil velocity of the rifle.